And we are back and rolling here at the EBA All-American campus. It doesn't take long for the first point to get on the board. That's a layup inside. That's number 34, Kaylee Shipman with the bucket. Kaylee out of Mountain View, Arkansas. She'll make it a 2-0 ball game here early on. Number 112 with the ball up top, Sydney Jackson. Jackson going to be fouled on the free throw line jumper, so out of center to the charity stripe. She'll shoot one. That counts as two if you make it. Camp rules there. And of course, a miss is 0 as always. Off the mark on the free throw. So still a 2-0 ball game. It's brought up by Caldwell. Alexis Johnson continuing to work inside. Picking right up where she left off in the first game here at camp. Johnson out of Texas. The defense there, bucket on one end, block. And still able to keep it in bounds. Now it's in the hands of Williamson. McCurdy unable to keep that pass in bounds. So it'll go back over to team 4. Knifing through the defense, no good on that shot there. That was 187. Alyssa Weselek out of Charleston, South Carolina. Williamson off the mark on that jumper. Shot it well in camp game 1 here earlier. Off the mark on that last shot. Good looking jumper. Again is Weselek. Weselek makes it a 4-2 ball game. Caldwell directing traffic. Nice pass inside. Johnson can't finish on the first. He'll stay with team 2. Johnson the inbound. Ball on the block. Johnson, that one goes off the back of the rim. She'll be fouled, so she'll go to the free throw line. Johnson doing a great job of getting position on the inside. Guards including Caldwell and Williamson doing a nice job getting it to her. Johnson off the mark on the free throw. Jackson gets it ahead to Weselek. Weselek with a nice little sidestep and the roll. Weselek with a nice finish. She's got 4 points already out of Charleston, South Carolina. 7-2 ball game here early on. Got Chris Watkins joining me here on the broadcast. Been a good start so far for number 187 in the white jerseys, Alyssa Weselek, as well as Alexis Johnson, number 185 in the black jersey, picking up right where she left off in game 1. Alexis Kaiser hesitates and gets the layup inside.
Yeah, great take there by Kaiser, number 120 in the white. A veteran of our EBA camp series out of Virginia, 2017.
Hesitated for a second, protected that ball. Splitting through the defense. It's the bucket to go off the window, makes it a 7-point advantage for team 4. Caldwell gonna kick it out to Keegan Sullivan. Ball's loose, going to the deck to get it is Kaiser. Caldwell going to get called for the double dribble there. Good hustle by both teams. They're on that sequence. Team 2 came away with it, but unable to convert. Jump ball called and the possession arrow. Possession arrow is going to send it over to Team 2. Camp coach Brandon Mayweather wanted that possession arrow the other way, but nonetheless, it'll go to Team 2. So I think you can see fatigue kind of playing a factor here in the first couple minutes. When you got this level of competition here at an event, you'll have spurts to where, they're human as we all are, but the competitive energy kind of makes things pick up. Right now, just in a little bit of a doldrums. We got a traveling violation called.
You have to apologize. I have fatigue also with myself. It's been a long day up here at the PSP end of the road, early morning, late night last night, on a Friday night with PSP end of the road. But definitely a great camp setting we have here at EBA All-American Camp.
Checking back into the game. 14-4 is going to be number 34. Kaylee Shipman, she scored the first bucket of the game. He's back in now. Williamson going to try a tray ball. It's short. There's Caldwell. She's on the mark. I believe that was ruled a two-pointer. No, correction, three ball.
Yeah, I really like her handle there. That same move that she made right there. Actually, I remember it being on Prospects Nation TV from the summer session. She was actually playing over at Kell High School on a Friday night. We did the recap of the whole San Antonio's finest program, all three teams.
Caldwell not being shy about the jumper. She's canning it.
Said, get at me right there. Once again, nice little hesitation, pull up. And the more and she continues that shot gets more fluent, it's just going to make her whole game continue to grow. Because you can't back off of her then, because you know that hesitation is coming.
Yep. We're seeing similarities, between her game and her sister Rasay's game. Rasay a little bit bigger size-wise, but Desiree a little bit quicker than Rasay was. (10-11) ball game. We'll see whether they rule that on the floor or an and one. Like the foul was called on the floor.
Finished right there, even though the foul was Audrey Weiner, 2019, out of Gainesville, Georgia.
Weiner had the first bucket nullified. Second one's good to go. All's well that ends well. (13-10) ball game. McCurdy going to get it ahead. Williamson to Caldwell. Hard work paying off on the inside. Keegan Sullivan, who hasn't been afraid to mix it up anywhere on the floor. So far, I've really been able to see her do a lot on the defensive end. There we see her work hard and get the bucket inside. Shipman, no good. Gets a second attempt. It doesn't go, but are going to be knocked out of bounds there by Team 2. Blakely Sure will inbound it. Here's Shipman. Wiener putting it on the deck, and one.
Yeah, I really like her game. Her brother's actually joined our Peach State TV staff today. Did a great job filming for us. So really like the Weiner family and kind of, you know, what they do come to our events, and, you know, you see kind of the improvement.
That's Raven Payton with the bucket there.
Nice extra pass. The assist there from Blakely into number 187 in the white, Alyssa Wessock out of Charleston, South Carolina, 2018.
Shots off the mark. Comes Kaiser the other way. Shot off the mark there by Weslick. So have a substitution in for Team 2 back into the game number, or Team 4 back into the game number 112, Sydney Jackson there in the white jersey. The Shipman. Shipman going to be fouled there. I'll say it's on the floor. Shipman hasn't been afraid to attack inside this game at all. Got the game's first deuce. A lot of contact there on that drive. It's going to send number 117, Blakely Shurig, to the free throw line. Blakely out of Mooresville, Indiana. It's one of the states represented here at EBA All-American Camp, Indiana. You've got Tennessee, we've got Texas, Arkansas, California, Washington, Minnesota, South Carolina, Virginia, Florida, British Columbia, Texas, Louisiana.
So, in other words, you're saying this is a national event?
Yes. I'm glad you cut me off. I was going to stop naming states.
I mean, you know, there were so many to name. Might have been going the rest of the broadcast.
A little bit of dribble drive offense. Finish there, Casey Collier, the Knoxville, Tennessee representative. Not the only Knoxville native here in town, or Knoxville visitor here in the state of Georgia, as University of Tennessee played the University of Georgia in football earlier today. Georgia came out victorious. (17-20) ball game.
Ooh, nice move. Ooh.
Jackson looking to push it. Nice defense being played. Trey ball, Cash. Kaylee Shipman. Had a strong start to the game, got the first bucket. There we see her with the tray ball.
Shipman's at, 2018, out of Arkansas.
Here's Wesley going to try three of her own. She's off the mark. Rebound by 122, Raven Payton. So Harvey, Louisiana native will be fouled. She'll go to the line and shoot one. Free throw on the way. Count it. One free throw counts as two. 19-23 ball game. Weslick working along the baseline. Correction, that's Weiner.
She's having a really good game today. plays in the EOTO program. Their younger group actually had a buzzer beater down on court 7 earlier in the day.
Nice. Buzzer beaters are always nice, man, whether it's EBA All-American Camp, high school game, summer camp game, the driveway. Buzzer beaters are always nice, man. Strong drive. .31 Casey Collier going to the free throw line. You talked about programs. Touched on San Antonio's finest, Ray Caldwell, what a great job those guys do. Talked about the West Virginia Thunder program under Scotty Johnson, Coach Garner, Philly Freedom Stars. We'll talk about the EOTO program not too far here from Georgia when we get back from this halftime intermission. It's a 25-21 ball game. We appreciate you joining us here on Prospects Nation TV. We'll see you back here after halftime. And let's get back to the action here at the EBA All-American Camp. Marcus Burnett, I'll be joined by Chris Watkins shortly. See Audrey Weiner continuing her effectiveness on the inside, on the glass, being able to finish. In times where she hasn't finished, being able to get to the free throw line as well. Weiner off the mark on the free throw, going to be last touched by Alexis Kaiser, number 120. So it'll go over to team 2. It's Desiree Caldwell, the talented point guard out of Texas, will bring it up. Williamson hasn't been able to find that same stroke here in this game as she did in the first camp game. That bucket's knocked down by Blakely Schurig. But again, you can just see fatigue kind of setting in a little bit. 9:30 here on the East Coast. Especially as hard as the players have played, not only in these camp games, but also in the skills and drills portion. Williamson cross court. There's Caldwell off the mark. Williamson short on the jumper. (27-21) ball game. Weiner, no good on the three-pointer. Caldwell with the rebound. Nice step by Williamson in the finish. Ashley Williamson out of Elgin, South Carolina, another bucket. Again, you see Audrey Weiner going to work for EOTO. Not playing for the program here per se, but see the spiffy EOTO shorts, the colors that have been synonymous with the program here in the Atlanta area, as well as one of the cooler mascots in the Penguin. As far as that program is concerned, Coach Ken Huffman has done a good job really growing that girls basketball side of things for EOTO. A lot of great programs represented here in this event. EOTO one you'll want to keep your eye on as they continue to grow here in the Atlanta area and put out solid players. Alexis Johnson gets that rebound. Gets it ahead to Williamson. Caldwell turning the corner. Ball knocked away, but they're going to call a foul on Kaiser. Was able to see Caldwell at the Check Me Out showcase in Seattle that we covered there, with Chris Hansen. That Seattle showcase included Caldwell, Destiny Slocum, Aislinn Koenig, who you were able to see there in camp game 2. Talented list of players out there on the West Coast, and Caldwell definitely shined throughout all of them. Nice bounce pass and the finish. Finished inside there by number 112, Sydney Jackson. Nice assist there by 117, Shurik. Blakely doing some good things in this game so far. Too strong on the three-pointer from the corner there is Johnson. Shurik defended by Caldwell. Floater off the glass, over the outstretched arm of Johnson. Not an easy bucket there, but a good one there by Shurik. Right back at you comes Ashley Williamson. Five-point ball game here. 10 minutes, 40 seconds and counting. Westlake trying to work inside. Good use of the shot fake. Gets Johnson in a bad space. Gets a trip to the free throw line as a result. Going to send number 187. Alyssa Westlake to the free throw line again out of Charleston, South Carolina. Shots out to the folks there along the Battery. Beautiful area. Gotta love the beaches. Westlake making the most out of her trip here to the Atlanta area so far. 28-35 ball game. 7-point advantage for Team 4. Caldwell had to go between the legs. She's able to pick it back up. She'll be fouled on the play. One good sign is Amber Ramirez, another San Antonio's finest representative here with Caldwell. Was a little shaken up last camp game. She was helped off, but now she's off walking around under her own power. Looks like she's good to go, so no serious injury there. Always a sigh of relief. Never want to see a player go down. When you do, you definitely want it to be something minor as opposed to major. So that's a very good sign. Here we see number 112, Sydney Jackson on the drive. She'll go to the free throw line. Won't have a long trip to make home once she leaves camp. She's based out of here in the Atlanta area, Sewanee to be exact. Not far at all from Sewanee Sports Academy. (37-31) ball game. Johnson hits the deck hard there. Good hustle there by Johnson. Out of Houston, Texas. Shipman with the ball. Shipman gonna try to take it all the way. Class of 2018 prospect, no fear at all going inside. Shurik with the rebound. Shurik with the crossover. Good kick out to Shipman. Nothing but net. Nice assist there by Shurik. Good finish by Shipman, who's been aggressive since the tip. For the bucket for Desiree Caldwell, we have some substitutions. Likely Shurik will bring it up. Seeing some good things from her this game. Active on both ends. She's gotten some buckets, but also been able to set the table for other teammates as well, including Shipman and Weselick, who you see continuing to try to work inside against Johnson. Johnson making the adjustment on the shot fakes, as we see her right there getting the block on that play. Johnson had a mouse in the house, but unfortunately, entry pass, not a good one. Kaiser with the steal. Gonna try a tray ball of her own, no good. Ball's gonna be out of bounds off the hands of Weselick. So it'll go back over to the black jerseys and team 2. It's a 33-40 ball game. Just under 6 minutes left to play. Bucket scored by Casey Collier. Collier brings them to within 5, playing nice defense here. Nearly forces the 5-second violation, but Shurik's able to get it out of there. Tough shot. It's no good. Peyton with the rebound. He's gonna get it to Sullivan. Sullivan trying to take it all the way. Job of running the floor and finishing by Sydney Jackson. Good assist by Alexis Kaiser. (42-35). Sullivan off the mark. Johnson trying to get another opportunity. She's going to be fouled by Weselick. Those two have went at it this entire game. Both of them have done similar things here so far in the camp games. Great job on the boards on both ends. Good defense, as well as being able to complement their guards by scoring inside when given the chance to do so. See a nice free throw stroke by Johnson. She'll pull team 2 to within 5 points. Over 4 minutes left to play. Weselick was right at Johnson there. Now we'll get a chance to see her there at the free throw line. Westlake off the mark. Keegan Sullivan with the rebound. She brings it out. Peyton out top to McCurdy. Easy call for the official there as Sullivan's pushed as she's turning the corner. Still a 5-point ball game, just over 3 minutes left to play. We'll have one more live webcast coming up after this one. And that'll conclude this day at the EBA All-American Camp, and we'll have 4 more for you tomorrow morning. You see Brooke McCurdy fouled there on the drive. In and out on the free throw. Here's Shurik. Nice hesitation dribble right there. Able to get the step on Collier and get a trip to the stripe. It's going to send Blakely Shurik free throw line again. Cashes in. Representing Mooresville, Indiana well here so far at the camp. Williamson's off the mark on that shot. Work pan off inside for Brooke McCurdy. 44-39. So we're under the 2-minute mark here in this one. Shurik over to Kaiser. Now here's Weiner. Back to Shurik. Shurik getting the step on Williamson. She'll kick it to Weselick. Buckets. Good bucket by Weselick, but again, kudos to Shurik, who's not the quickest of guards, but can be shifty with the dribble. There met her match in the form of Desiree Caldwell one-on-one as Caldwell is able to get the steal. Caldwell off the mark on the step-back jumper. Offensive glass being worked there by number 119, Ashley Williamson. Pays off in the form of a bucket to make it a 5-point ball game. Here's Collier. Collier off the mark. Blakely Shurik with the rebound. Being given fits by Desiree Caldwell. Desiree Caldwell, number 32 there in the black jersey. We've seen what she can do on the defensive end, knocking down the jumper today, floaters. Using that sauce to get to the rack, but a lot to deal with defensively too, as we see that three-pointer by Williamson. 2-point game. Unfortunately, not enough time in this one for Team 2 to be able to come back and get it. So that'll do it for Game 3 here. Day 1 of the EBA All-American Camp. Be sure to stick with us. One more webcast coming up here on Prospects Nation TV, powered by the SUV. We'll catch you back here for that one.